At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 32, Justin Bradley.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. On Saturday, then on Monday. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Dylan Brooks. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
A rebound by Phillips. Defended by Alexander Walker. Great open look there.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Pass to Ramos. No good on the triple. Alexander Walker on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. The shot's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Murray. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Brownlee, defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Ramos. Pocket 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ramos has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 5 points in the game. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for two, Barangay.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Let's check in for Dylan Brooks. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Get the season winding down, GA. What's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Free throw good. Edey.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
And both free throws good for Edey. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Murray. And a wide open look for SGA. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Now, here's Thompson. Sweet move, and Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Thompson against Murray. And that one's good. SGA. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Thompson against Murray. Thompson the bounce pass. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. From the arc. He can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brownlee. Oh, good with the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. SGA looking it over. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. To start out this game, about 43%. Thompson against Edey. Thompson with the bucket.
Hey, that's the goal. Generate high percentage look.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Up top, Edey. Right side, SGA. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Pass to Thompson. Brownlee. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Thompson for three, and that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Andrew Nemhard is out there with Sharp. Then it's Olenek. Then it's Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Thompson surveying the floor. The shot, no good. Now Sharp. Olenek with it. Pass to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
The first one falls.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Brooks checked in for Olenek. And so Barrett nails both of them. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Launches a 3. Rebound by Alexander-Walker. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Nemhard covering. They get the rebound. That one good for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Here's Phillips. Still scoreless. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Andrew Nemhart. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brooks outside. Back to Sharp. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
Ball goes to the away team.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. They're looking to salvage what they can of the season. So both teams making some changes here. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, SGA. Down low. No good from Clark. Shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Six to shoot. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. Pass to Sharp. Clark outside. Back to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now, here's Sharp. Murray for 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. There's a screen. That shot missing. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Clark. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And it's blocked by SGA.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. They're up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start.
Well, they've been inconsistent. They'll take one good shot and then take one wild one the next time off the floor.
Yeah, we see a lot of teams like that these days.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the visitors, yeah, they're almost the best in show. My question is, how much better can they get? Can they shift into another gear, Shaq?
You are what you are until proven otherwise. They're good, but not good enough yet. I'm saying yet.
Okay.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Now here's Murray. It's tipped. Pass to Phillips. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Edey. No good with the layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Brownlee. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Pass to Edey. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Edey a screen to the paint. Stolen. Out on his own on the break. Brownlee. Edey with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Alexander Walker passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. A rebound by Phillips.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Ramos. Sinks the triple. Ramos has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
There's a good screen. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He has 6.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
some numbers here on Jamal Murray. His last 10 games, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Can they get it? A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Timeout. And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Checked in for Dylan Brooks. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Well, you look at Edey, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Pass to Phillips. Over to the wing. Brownlee. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardness.
Murray against Thompson. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. 2 points. That one goes.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Thompson outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray, the pass to Alexander Walker. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Ramos. SGA defending. Brownlee. Barrett covering. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's denied. Right wing. Here's Ramos. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker finds Murray. Edie with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and no good. It could go, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by just one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. Hiles a screen on Thompson. Murray down low. He's covered by Thompson. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Brooks is out there with Barrett. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lyles in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Sharpe. Back to Lyles. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Sharpe. Brooks outside. Misses the three. In 39% from the floor. At their best. Pass to Thompson. For the three. Nice D from Barrett. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lyles kicks to Murray. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. From the wing. That one rolling around and rims out. Just 34% from the floor. Lyles. Pass to Sharpe. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Banked in off the glass.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharpe is no exception.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Brownlee, defended by Alexander Walker. It's sent back by Edey. Murray. Ooh, what a move! What a move!
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Cleared away by SGA.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Edey. SGA. Gilgeous Alexander so quick off the floor.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Soto!
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. Edey with a screen from her. Now Edey. Here's Ramos. Buries the deep ball.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. No good there. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brownlee, defended by Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes out of play. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander unloads from 9. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Rips down the rebound, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Shoots, and it doesn't go. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot. Count it! Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Personal foul, 4th team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Let's lose a 3. That one misses. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.